Hey coach, hope you're enjoying the video. Make sure you subscribe and like. We love those. Also go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. If you want to become a better coach in less than $1 a day, you can do that. My mentor, my personal email address, I will help you become a better basketball coach. Go over and check it out. Let's head back to the video.
All right, welcome to the Basketball Leadership Podcast. Coach, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm gonna let you run with this topic and what this means. This one's your baby.
Yeah, power poison. This would have probably a more relevant topic in season, end of season. But you get to that tournament time, end of season, and one thing that we talk about a lot is poise and how important it is to win, especially at the end of the year, and especially with high school kids. And I had I had a couple situations this season where our parents and our kids were getting a little bit heated with officials. Things not going their way. We're in the double bonus. Our team, the other team's in the double bonus with 8 minutes to go in the half, and you just feel like nothing is going your way. And in those moments when people can kind of lose their poise or lose their energies, get put in the wrong direction, it just kills your team, and you're never going to get over the hump. And so one thing we talk about a lot all season long, and it's never perfect, but is the power of poise, and how do you maintain poise? And I think talking about it with kids, giving them real life examples, having them prepare ahead of time. So, you know what? I guarantee we're going to have bad things happen to us in the game. I guarantee you're going to get a foul on you that you didn't think you deserved. I guarantee you're going to miss shots when you're open. I mean, all these things happen. It's how you react to it. And I just think that the best teams, the best leaders, the best people are able to keep level and even keeled in those moments. And so, especially at the end of the season when things get heightened and they get emotional, and it seems like every shot is bigger, every possession is bigger, having this discussion about poise is critical. And I think you got to do it all season long. You can't just talk about poise 1 week left in the season.
No,
and I'd like to hear your opinion on how you talk about poise with your
first
team.
of all, I would grade myself as a C.
And do you have poise yourself?
Not always, no. And part of it is what we were talking about earlier in previous podcasts. It's like you spend so much time with these kids. There was a game recently, like I should have gotten a T, I didn't, but I felt like one of our guys was going to get hurt the way they played a box and one, and they were beat. And it's like, I'm so vested in these boys that, when they mess up, it hurts.
You want to fight for them.
I do. It's like, it's hard. So I've gotten better with age. I've calmed probably better with age, but, it's a difficult thing. I did have a conversation with one of my youngsters, one of my sophomores. There's a little bit of some body language and a little bit of pouting and a little bit of like, and it's not necessarily against his teammates or us, it's just him at this point. So we worked on his, what's going to be when things aren't going well, what's going to be your mechanism to get out of it? And I said, when I was a player, it was 3 claps. When I would miss it or I'd turn over, I just clapped hard 3 times. And that was my subconscious way of saying, move on. We're done. So actually, when I go to practice today, I'm going to grab him and say, what is it? Because I told him I give you a couple days. It can be whatever it wants, but I want to know what it is. So if you're not doing it, I can do it to you. or if I see it, I know you're adjusting yourself. It's that mechanism. It's that negative thing that when things aren't going well, what are you going to do to get yourself out of it? And that's a way of pulling that calming, because it's self-regulating. It's like sucking your thumb. Kids suck their thumb to self-regulate, and some yell at the officials to self-regulate, which is, well, we got to come up with something better than that.
It's like a stoplight approach, you know,
Yes.
you're in the yellow mode, you don't want to get to the red mode. As a team leader, your job is to see when your teammates are shifting to the yellow mode, how can you get them back to the green mode? How can you regulate yourself? So when you get into that yellow mode, you stay in control, and it's this constant ebb and flow. As coaches, we obviously have to try to model that too.
Yep.
And as players, though, you know, we know that when we get kids in the yellow and red, it's going to hurt our team.
Yep.
And how do we keep the competitive fire and the competitive juices going?
There's a fine
and still
line
try to
there.
maintain poise.
There's
It's
a very fine line behind the
it's a
competitive.
very fine line, and the best ones are able to do it, and training them and talking to them and communicating with them on how to do that is really important as a coach.
Well, I think it is too. All right. Anything else, Coach?
That's good. Thanks.
All right. Till next week.
Thanks for watching, Coach. Make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified every time we come back on. But you will not be disappointed with teachhoops.com. 14-day free trial. Let's go check it out. Have a great day.